Hey, what's up, guys? If you didn't know already, I was able to upload the full reaction of the season opener of Season 8 of MLP on my channel, so just head off to my channel to see it, or I'll put a link in the description or something like that, so you just go ahead and watch it to your leisure and not have to deal with the BS that comes with the Google Drive system. Hopefully, this doesn't happen again, because for some reason or another, and this happened multiple times, that it just immediately gets blocked in all countries, and before someone says, oh, you probably just uploaded too early. No, technically, it did it again, like, the second time around I tried to upload it. It just didn't do it this time. So, here's a good hint, guys. If you ever want to get a video that is constantly being berated as bad, just continue to do it until the system says, screw it, let's just keep it. Because that's literally what happened to me. So hopefully I don't have to go through that every single time I want to upload one of these. But either way. So I don't know what episode this is going to be because, you know, no titles and whatnot. However, I was hinted by two different people that I was going to utterly love this episode or utterly despise this episode. Not entirely sure why. First guy was William. We're still in touch with him. That's nice. And then the other guy was just a random person in my stream during the discussion video of the previous episodes. So I'm already having mixed signals. So I think I'm just gonna go in this neutral and not have my hopes up or my hopes down, I guess. So let's get started. Yeesh. 3, 2, 1, now.
Please put your hopes together for your next performer, Maud Pie.
All right. So far, I'm loving this episode. All the laughter was just timed well. I mean, that was definitely not a crack at the fact that she's not a good. Nah. Oh, well, hello. Finally. Still trying to reuse some things. All right. That's nice. This is great. I love myself some updated stuff. I gotta say that. Just love it. Hate it when things just stay the same for multiple seasons at a time. Finally. I see where this is going. I see where this is going, and I'm excited to see where it's actually gonna be executed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really hoping this is going in the direction I'm currently thinking of. Due to the title and how they're addressing this, I'm really hoping they execute this well. I like that sign. I like that sign. The equality with the... Oh, that's good. That's actually really good. And I wouldn't be surprised. He also has like a little portrait of Trixie. I think that's supposed to be Trixie. The art sounds weird.
Deciding between goodbye and see you later.
You know what? I agree with that. I'm with you on that. Sometimes you don't know how to say goodbye.
Very different.
He's
See
right.
You later.
Technically,
It's
we're
not
in
like, yeah. In love is more like, yeah, you're fully married, you're with each other. In like is a better way to say it. I like how she's the one to point that out.
No, I like sticks.
Oh! Yes! Yes! Ah! I support this 100%! Like, literally no sarcasm. I'm enjoying this.
We've already met.
I love him. I love him. He's great. Best character so far. Now my top 6 favorite characters. It's like my favorite character cloned themselves and just changed the gender, and now they just love me. Boss. Look at
through the large door of my mind palace and enter to the back where I have all of my books and possessions, and what do I encounter? The mod room. None of those things are there. Just as I thought, Maud doesn't like surprises.
Is that a reference to something? Cause I know I probably know it. What?
Great things.
Nothing but great.
I'm so glad the two of you are spending time.
I really hope he's a permanent character. Like I'll be upset if he like leaves or something.
Hey, darling. An apple a day is downright disgusting. Slow and steady wins the race.
What are these?
I never learned to read.
Hail Hydra! Oh man, I didn't think you'd get angry.
Who said anything about jealous? don't be.
It's not like I think I'm gonna be alone forever or anything on this stupid rock farm.
Liking him. Now I'll crack open Mudbriar like a rock.
Yes, kill a man.
No, wait. It doesn't.
Thoughts of murder, no problem.
The pre-party preparations from up here.
Not only that, she'd probably see it coming.
You're right.
You definitely have the personality that might piss a lot of people off, but technically not me. I am very much a very... You know what? Okay. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Do You Want to Be Universe on a Wednesday. I made this reaction as soon as the episode came out on Saturday and have been trying to upload it ever since that Saturday, but YouTube seems to be doing this embargo thing on my reaction until a certain time period goes by, it seems. I don't know why, it's specifically me. I've seen plenty of other reactors have zero issues when doing pretty much the exact same thing, but whatever. I just have to tell you guys that I'm going to be doing this whole highlighted version of my reactions until the official time period of which I get to upload the video, apparently, since apparently it takes like a whole entire week or something. I don't know if any of the reactors is watching this and you're not having any problem with this. Please tell me how you're able to just do it. And because it's weird, because I only saying this because, well, I uploaded the full version of my reaction to the season opener and had no problems. It was just the standard demonetization and it just going to Hasbro, like how it used to do with every other episode that I reacted to. But right now, it's like I cannot do it, period, if I'm willing to wait a whole bunch of days for an appeal to get rejected. So apparently I gotta wait, and so the best way I can do this is to let you guys know I watched the episode and not have to get comments and on top of comments about, hey, have you watched a new episode kind of deal. I'm just gonna do this highlight thing and also just do the live stream that I'll be doing. Sorry about that. Also, I'd like to say, before I get into the end review, Mudbriar is probably the best character I've ever experienced in my entire life. I'm just... Sorry about jump cut, I fell. Mudbriar is the best character. You're gonna get more into it, but I just want to let you guys know, because I say this a lot, I actually did forget his name during my end review, so for people to not have to explain to me his name, yeah, I know, his name is Mudbriar. I remember it now by just thinking about mod, and then just taking away a few letters and just going with mud. So... I gotcha, don't worry. But frankly, to be frank about his character, I love how they integrated him into the series and how he feels naturally integrated, unlike a certain other character where they tried to do this thing with him. So, frankly enough, I'm happy that the show has grown from the tropes and actually going off with an actual character that a certain other character would be fine being with. And hopefully, again, tell me in the comment section if this is okay. I don't know why I'm saying again, you haven't seen my end review. So whatever, listen to my end review yourself. But just know this is how the system's going to be. Know it's going to kind of suck because, you know, it's way differing from the formula that I usually am, which being straightforward formula. But whatever. Yeah, this is the only way to work around it, it looks like. So this is Do You Want to Be Universe. See you guys next time. Well, I'll see you guys in like half a second. Alright, first I need to address something. If the person who told me I was going to hate this episode in the live stream last week, you gotta tell you, you don't know me as well as you believe you thought you know me. This is just the greatest episode. Like, bar none, it's gonna take a lot. It will take a lot for this season to top this episode for me at this point right now. See, I don't know about you guys, but I have my own, quote-unquote, Pony Sona, or whatever you want to call it. I have my own character. His name is Arbery Ken. Why did I name him Arbery Ken? It means tree sword, alright? He is in love with trees, sticks, and all things wood and a such. And I ship him with Mod. Why? Because I think the greatest contrast with Mod, since she likes rocks so much, I think the perfect type of pony would be someone who's as interested as something maybe like sticks, trees, or something of a matter like her. Now, my character is not like Mr. Stick in the Mud over there. No, he has more of a he has a different personality from that. But this pretty much is not only confirms what I thought Mod's like personal interest would be. It also just makes it so, like, this is just a reincarnated version of Aubrey Kent. I'm joking. I'm not that big into the whole shipping fanatic, and I'm not even that big in my own character, but definitely, the main reason why I like this episode is because they're handling something way better than a certain movie a while ago attempted to do poorly. And, you know, it's with Twilight and Flash Century. They tried to force this romance thing, and it could have worked out if you put development into it. And now they're trying it or had it in again. I'm probably sure that they dipped their toe into the waters of relationships in this show. But to do that with Mod and to do it with a character like him, brilliant. I keep forgetting his name, mainly because, you know, I guess I wasn't listening that much. I was too busy fangasming over the fact that this was happening in general. So I'm just gonna call him Stick in the Mud, okay? Because that's gonna be my nickname for him anyway, regardless if I remember his name or not, because that's just how I like characters. Now, then Stick in the Mud over here. Okay, his personality mirrors Mod's, but in a more cynical sense. I can already tell every time he says technically, he's not doing it in a sense of trying to tick you off. He's not doing it questioning your own intelligence. He's just trying to educate you. And he's but he's just announcing it in a way that makes him sound really pretentious, if you know what I mean. And this happens online all the time. You got people trying to say, I know I'm gonna get comments in the section right now. The comments are going to be in this video telling me about Stick in the Mud's name, even though I already said, you know, yeah, I will rewatch this episode. I will remember his name next time he shows up, definitely. But I will get, regardless, I am going to get comments telling me about this guy's name. Now, when I read those comments, there will be a part of me that says, yes, I get it. I have the episode here, guys. I'm going to know his name. But they're not doing it to tick me off. They're doing it to educate me, even if it does sound, well, not in the case, even if I read it in a way that makes it seem like they're questioning my own intelligence. Well, in actuality, you know, I just wasn't really listening or paying attention that much when his name showed up. So that's kind of like what Mr. Stick in the Mud kind of sounds like to me. Whenever he says technically, it has that tick, just like, okay, all right, stop. However, Mod has a dry sense of humor with also a hint of just a personality dump in her sayings. Like, okay, she's one of those characters that shows very little emotion, but when you do get those moments of emotion, when she's like when she said, "He makes me happy," you can't help but feel so something, because that's how you know she's 100% legit happy about that moment. Like, and I like that. Same thing with him. And I'm happy. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so happy. Again, you could say I was happy. The 90% is how they're handling this relationship and how they're actually a real good couple. He's not a jerk. He's not some guy who doesn't deserve someone as godly as Mod. All right, I deem him worthy only because he shares many interests with my character. So, if anyone's watching this and actually have a DeviantArt likes to draw things, I would not mind spending $15 for some points or something on DeviantArt and sending you like 200 or 300 points if someone draws fan art of my character Aubrey Ken and Mr. Stick in the Mud over there together. Because when I say together, I don't mean like, you know, I take Mod away. I take him away from Mod. Even though I think I did kind of confirm that my character is bisexual. Either way, just any form of fan art with those two together will make my day, because that was what I was hoping. If I once said this, not on a video, but to myself when watching the series, if I was ever to pair up characters together with a male counterpart, I'm not going to be like the many people who kind of just pair them with each other and just make it a lesbian thing. No, if I had to pair them up with a male, what's the best personality that would either contrast, counteract, or balance out these characters? And most of the time, it does revolve around them having kind of the same personality. Same thing with people shipping Pinkie Pie and Cheese Sandwich together. It's brilliant because they both are basically party ponies and they do bounce off each other really well, especially in the episode where they first show up. This is another one of those cases. Mod would find interest in another person with the same personality and who is as interested in sticks, trees, and whatever wood-based thing I'm gonna guess, as she is with rocks. And I'm happy about that. It almost makes it this is just a parallel universe where Aubrey Ken just turns into him. And take this as seriously as you want. Just know that this is not 100% serious. I just like this episode because it was an actual step in the right direction for character building, character motivations, character actions, and hopefully a brand new character that we get to know and like throughout the thing. Many people like Mod, many people don't like Mod because, you know, the whole emotionless character bit is either done to death, not done correctly, or done in a certain way that just kind of just, you know, doesn't interest people. And I understand each and every one of those points. Mod hits that with me because I like emotionless characters, especially when they're done right, like Mod is right now. Raven is like, if Raven from Teen Titans is half emotionless character, but more of just an actual character in herself. Mod's emotionless because her character traits kind of just portray that. She likes rocks, so she kind of emits a rock-like personality trait. As for Raven, she has a very bad past and a whole bunch of other things that kind of just warrant her to be kind of a shut-in. So clearly there's differences, but definitely Raven, Mod, and some other characters I can name off the top of my head do share in the list of my favorite characters with that type of character trait. So yes, I gotta say Karada definitely is the top 3 because, well, I am biased. I do like how Karada was written. Not saying I'm not you know patting my own head here, but you know, okay. So yeah, anyway, this was just a great episode. Hopefully we get more episodes with Mr. Stick in the Mud. I just like how this Kingdom Marcus Lear is just a stick in the mud. And he does kind of ruin it. So, yeah. The things I do to try to avoid editing, because I could have simply have said, you know, excuse me, go back to the episode, find his name to not even try to endure the comments of his name, but yeah, I think I have to deal with it at this point. I've been on YouTube for what, 4 years now. I'm okay. So see you in the discussion video that I'm gonna be having. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Just know it will happen. And I think I'm gonna start doing discussion videos on Monday. Maybe it depends. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Tell me what you like about it. Tell me if this pairing is good with you. I already gave my reasons why I like it because I think it contrasts really well. Like another personality would not have fit as well with Mod, because Mod just seems like that type of character that has a very specific set of things that you might be fond of. And the lesson of on the outside is like this, but on the inside is like another thing. Especially another thing about viewpoints. Mod likes this guy because she got to know this guy in many different ways and was able to hang out with him, get to know him, and that's how they bonded. That's how any relationship starts. And I like how Pinkie Pie was like, you're in love, more like she's in like. It's not like she loves the guy, it's a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Now, it could turn into love, and granted, I would like it if that happens, but I'm not jumping the shark here. Who knows? We're probably going to have an episode. Who knows if we're actually going to get into an episode that actually handles breakups, because we haven't had an episode like that, I believe. An episode that handles breakups, and if there was, please put it down in the comments. Let me know, because it is not coming straight into my head right now. But it would be something to teach kids how to handle rejection in that sense. All good things have some rough patches, and either they work it out or something like. Because this is the main, like, aside from like the cakes, we don't really have that many like relationships in this story, do we? So those type of those type of lessons and how to handle those things in everyday life, it's kind of like I think I want to see. So hoping this lasts. Hoping this lasts. And if you don't like this, please discern your reasons why. Do you believe this guy is not good enough? Do you believe this guy is like, you know, in certain ways? Please just explain in any way. Tell me how you think about this episode. Because I honestly, without no fool, I'm already gonna tell you this is one of my top like 5 to 4 favorite episodes in the entirety of the series because of how much they could do, what they did, why they did it probably, and all the other things that come in between. So again, if you knew how much I liked Mod and thought I was gonna hate this episode, you were completely wrong. You were flat out. But if you knew I was gonna like this episode, hopefully I met that expectation of showing giddiness, because definitely this was awesome. So anyway, I think that's about as much as I can say at this point. Can't wait until the next episode. I don't know what that's gonna consist of, but so this is Do You Want to Be a Universe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.